Morning everyone, it's Wednesday morning, it's wet, it's miserable, we've had 10 mil of rain and all the cows are stood in the field. And my great uncles, you can't get them, they can go in the shed, they can walk in, there's silage in there, it's bedded up, but now they're in the field. So that's that. Right, so I got done at my uncle's and I've just called home because I needed to pick my battery backpack charger up. And I thought, oh, well, I'm here, I'll ring Sky because I couldn't sort my broadband out through the app. Because it's like they put it up, don't they, after your contract ends and you have to reorganise it. And I've been on the phone with him for like nearly half an hour. He's like telling me all these deals. I'm like, yeah, that's not what I want. And he's like, oh, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want that? It's like a massive sales call. Anyway, so I've sorted it out. But it's just a pain, isn't it? And now, yeah, and now I've got to have an engineer come and fit a fibre line to the house, which I'm actually happy about because I don't know how I was paying for fibre broadband even though I didn't have a fibre line to the house. Doesn't really make any sense, does it? Right, so I better get to the farm. Noah's been trying to ring me. I'll ring him back now and see what I'm in trouble for. We've got cattle to get out and probably a lot of playing with cattle today. We're not going to be doing much land work. We've had 10 mil of rain this morning, haven't we? And yeah, it's looking, and still raining. Right, I think I've got everything. Just seen my dad walk down the yard. It looks a bit steady. Wonder if he's got knackered up yesterday. Been shooting with his mates. But he was driving, so I don't think he was drinking. Well, he wouldn't have been drinking if he was driving. I think he was driving. Yeah, because he went in a Discovery. Find out what sort of day he's had. Looks a bit steady. Be a steady day today. Now he's got mixer on. Looks like it's a full mix, nearly wants tipping off. Maybe I ought to have done that. Mixing away the straw. I'll show you it with the straw in as well. It looks a bit better. Don't look over. Only half a bale of straw going in, so it's about 100, 150 kilos of straw, I think, at most. It looks alright. Anyway, I'll see what's going on around here. We're getting cattle out. I've got a bullock out. My dad said he didn't want to come out. I said it was towards 800 kilos, so we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not all that confident. But we'll see. That's my 9 for June one I was looking at other day. His feet are just getting a bit, so I like food's going through it, I think. So it wants to go. It's fit to kill, wants to go. That's me bullock, I'm not sure now. 770 I said. Well, it's dead towards 800. $8.20. So I was bottling it saying, oh, it might be 770. No, it's heavy. So it can go. This is my 9 for June bullock, other day. Yeah, he wants to go, hasn't he? Not totally daft. 14, and what we got, a pot-bellied thing. And a bullock that's lost his management tag that will go if he can go. Oh, I'm off for dinner now, gone really tired. Legs running around everywhere. We've got cows out to go tomorrow. There's another load going Friday to a different place. And I think that'll be us for this week till Sunday or Monday. I don't know, I'm shooting Saturday. Looking forward to that. My first day, just a bit of a boundary day, a bit of a kickabout, and the local shoot, that one that I've joined the syndicate on. So I'm looking, yeah, it should be good. Just nice to see what's about more than anything. Not going to shoot any sort of big numbers. Probably a few partridge, a few English, a few French, some duck. Can't shoot pheasant till next month. They don't come until October. Pigeons, out. Here's some footage. Well, Roger and B sent me some videos today just of her out riding and things and just having a chit chat, so you can listen to her for a bit instead of me.
What is this? Looks pretty freaky. Oh, can anyone identify it? Me and Bob on our travels and our local hack, so I can hack here just from my yard, but it is a bit dangerous, so I'll try and do it in quiet times. And it's dangerous because it says public Bridleway, three steps, because there's so many motorbikes around here. And for some reason, the council thought, oh, it's a really good idea to tarmac. I was going to swear there, I'm about angry about it, but this has been going on for years, and like, tried to oppose it, but, so it's a bridleway, so it's as slippy as tarmac you could put down, so you just heard Bob doing that then, and so now the motorbikes can go even quicker on here, can't they? And they can fit through those gaps. So their excuse was they did it for cyclists. So great. And you know what? How polite are cyclists? Not at all. So what I do is, and it's helped quite a bit being the hedges have got narrower and narrower, I just stand in the middle of the path and hope they're going to stop, because they're so rude. Oh, look at all those slows. Beautiful. So yeah, just do a little steady one down here. But back in the day, because this is an old railway, back in the day we used to just trot all the way down here. The verges used to be great at the side, used to be kept back, nice canter, used to be able to hack all the way up like to Grindthorpe on the circuit back through Clayton, back down Clayton Lane. But nowadays, like, I don't think there's any respect for horses. But you've got to think, especially farming, like, wouldn't have been able to go on with it without horses. So that's my rant for today. And people in general just need to have more respect for horses. Look at this, this is the council. Yeah, some more nice slows, but like, have they even thought about cutting this hedge back? Like, absolutely ridiculous. We have this like no-mow May, and I think it runs through the rest of the year. So I'm going to go now, because I'm sure you can hear I'm pretty angry, and it is a bit of a slope here, so I have to go really steady, because guess what? The tarmac's that slippy, it can cause an accident. And oh yeah, while I'm on my rant, so I don't know, maybe when it was first put down, probably about 10 years ago, I was just walking along lovely, horse spooked it, guess what, a cyclist, and then he slipped on his side, so that was great, nice little vet bill. So should have put that to the council, but absolutely perfect here. Right, have a good day everyone. Oh, look at that, that's going well, isn't it? Oh, the tree roots bringing it up. That's going to happen all over, isn't it? Well, that's where your council tax is going to go, to pay for this. Like, not like we have a problem with the local doctors, GPs around here, is it, or anything? Like, you need to put some money in. Like, when do you try and get an appointment? Oh no, sorry, you can't ring at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, most people, like, would like to work. Well, hopefully would like to work. So, like, if you say 9 till 5 job on average, how can you go to the doctors and get an appointment? Ridiculous. I think I should go for to a local councillor, because while I'm in this mood on these rants, I'm quite passionate about stuff, and I think I could change the law. So watch out. So I think my features now are anything negative that I'm going to pick up on, and I think, oh, we could change, a bit of a rant. I think that's going to be my feature. All negative today. I'm just riding back through the housing estate. Yes, pretty built up around here, so you've got to be good in traffic, haven't you, Bob? But no, positively, there's this man just passing by in his car, and he stopped and turned his engine off. It was so polite. Give him a big smile and a wave and a thank you. Because this is another pet hate of mine. If somebody I'm passing on a horse riding past is not thanking, it can be a smile, can be a nod, can be a wave, just a bit of eye contact. Sorry, I just had to go because somebody was passing me in the car very politely, so that was great. I like them, so we got a big thank you and a big grin. Oh, there's another car coming, 2 secs. Thank you. So yeah, what was I saying? You need to make sure, if you're a horse rider, you say thank you, smile, nod, something to acknowledge the driver of the vehicle, okay? It could be a car, it could be a bus, lorry, whatever, motorcyclist. I've passed loads of them that are all very polite, and I've also passed some that do not know the highway code. Now, they might be just generally really rude and arrogant, So that's them, but then there might be people that have had bad experiences and nobody's thanked them before, so they just like stuff it. I'm just going to go quick past those horse riders, which isn't great for us. And think about all these young children that are coming up wanting to learn to ride, terrified going out because they've had bad experiences. It's not good at all. So just think about your actions and how it has that knock-on effect. And if you do see someone that doesn't thank you, wind the window down and have a word with them, because it's just downright rude. Okay, that's the lesson for today.
Did you enjoy that? It's quite funny. She was having a bit of a rant, wasn't she, bless her? Getting some frustrations off her chest, I think. But she likes, it's nice to have her back anyway, doing a bit of videoing for me and not being all me in the videos. Just had some dinner. I'm just sorting something out for my mum. The dogs were, my mum's 2 big dogs were on the road, and someone came to know her and be trying to catch them. And I mean, it's a busy road here, it's a main roundabout, big A road really. So that was fairly lucky. Both back for causing mischief. My dad's gone to get some stuff at footbath. Noah's, I don't know what Noah's doing. I'm on about nipping up to the fire we had yesterday, and I'm gonna just see if that's still lit or not. See if it wants moving around to burn some more, or if I can just spread it out. But I might as well go and look at it now and see what state it's in. Looks like my dad's had their discs for the back furrow on the plough. So when you plough the back furrow over, they cut a straight edge. That's what they're designed to do, or supposed to do. Sometimes they can be very temperamental, and if they leave a clean edge or not, or if they run square or anything. Anyway, the bearing had gone in there, and my dad took it, I think, to Farmstar, so they could press the bearing on, because it was a bit more difficult than he thought, or whatever, I don't know. So there, I'm sure I've changed the bearings in the other ones, though, at my great uncle's before. Anyway, when someone was ploughing last week, they lost both of them anyway and never saw him, so they're buried somewhere in the land. Oh, Noah's here. Noah's the next plough man. I've got on the TM 320S and I'm going to go and stir the fire up. But me and Noah just looking at his boots. I'm a 9.5 in redbacks and Noah's a 9. And I'm going to get 2 pair of them. But I want someone to at least get me some money off somehow. I want a I've got to get off my ass and open the fucking door. I could just take them up. Just take the digging bucket. I'll just take the digging bucket. I want someone to find me a discount code or something. Someone who sells redbacks. Like I've looked, I've been on the redback website itself. Someone put save 10. I tried it, don't work. But like they're about 120 quid a pair, I think, something like that. And you know, 10% off, it'd be 240, it'd be 24 quid back, wouldn't it? Just seems someone out there will have a code for some website that sells redbacks. So come on, so do your work. Someone find me something, and then just so a tight farmer can save a bit of money. And I'm buying Noah some boots because he's on my videos, and you know he helps out and he don't complain about it. And it's nice to help people out where I can. I'm in the field now. So yeah, they want to be the redbacks, 9.5, but the redback steel toe ones. But not the steel toe ones with, there's like a dearer one with like a rubber scuff pad on it or something, which look terrible. We don't need them. We've never worn the toe out on them at all, like, but they just rot away eventually in the muck. That's where our boots get knackered. But yeah, I really just need some money off, just to help the job along a bit. Right, I've got here. I'm gonna go see the fire. I'll spin the phone round and we can have a guess if it's gonna ignite again or not. It is smoking. My guess is it will ignite, by the way. I'll say that now. But I thought it'd be an harder guess than this, but it's still on fire by the looks of it. You see the smoke coming off the top? Is it in shot for you? Yes, it is. I just put my beady head round here to look. So there's our pile. Doesn't look like a lot, does it? I'll start from this side. Has it all burnt down? Can I scatter it out, or is there still logs in and among it? This will stir the heat up on it massively now. There's a bit of barbed wire in it by the looks of things. Sorry, I am going backwards so you can't see anything. Yeah, there's a load of barbed wire off on the top. You see that on the top there. I wonder if I can like pick that off. I could have done with like a little hook. It's just there. Oh, I've got it. Talking of hooks, blade of the bucket. Do you know what? Sometimes I amaze myself at how good I am. You see that? I've pulled it off. All the barbed wire's there now in a pile. Shall I leave it just for Noah to get it tangled in the plough, and then he can have a right old cry at me about it? No, not bad. I think there's a few logs in it. I think while I'm here, I'm better just probably spreading. The stubble though, isn't there? It's still on fire. That is my trouble. I don't want to set the stubble on fire. So I'm going to spread it out fairly thin then to start with and see how much heat's really in it. I tell you what, can you see the mess I'm making on the tyres are scraping the top. It's gone well tacky. Just in, well, it is 10, probably had towards 15 mil of rain. These tyres are rubbish, you know, when it gets a bit tacky like this. I've just driven over all the barbed wire. I thought I was well above it, but I haven't. But not well. It is. Oh God! You see all the. You see it all glowing in the wind. It's fire's going again. It's all going up this side. Pull this back. I'm really playing, aren't I? But if I pull it out a bit. I don't want to pull it anywhere there's fresh stubble because I don't want a fire starting. I'm also trying not to make too many tracks about. It's a bit spinny, you know. Drive on it a bit, can't I? Not burn my tyres off, surely. Just trying to get it as thin as I dare without it coming onto the stubble. You see the mess I'm making there? Not a mess, but it could fast become one. It's only the top inch, isn't it, that's got full of water. Fire's actually going round this side. Bit of a log burning. If I pull this a bit thinner here. I found some more barbed wire there. That's 2 pieces of barbed wire. Must have been, well, he dripped them out with a digger, didn't he? He didn't cut them out with a samash, so must have just been bits of barbed wire that were wrapped in it. It'll be well knick-knack now because it's had all that heat on it. Before my dad thinks we can come and pick it up and use it again. Spreading out well into it. Do you think I'm gonna oh, stop. Uh-oh. This isn't me playing, isn't it? And then pull the last bit uphill. And then Noah can get this field ploughed. Not been the nicest field to plough because it's not on level ground, so he's always going to be ploughing. Best way to learn is just to start. It's probably we don't profess to be really good ploughmen or anything particularly, but we get the job done. That was smoky. Right, I guess I'll get off my arse and have a walk round for 5 minutes. Look at the tyres, that's why they're so bad. They just mat up straight away, so you've literally no grip. It's not even tacky actually, it's barely even. It'd be dried off by the end of today, that. It's only in the top bit. How's this looking like? I didn't know if this was barbed wire here at this side. Only some bits of, oh, that'll plough in now, but it's still on fire well, isn't it? Can you hear the popping? If the mic's any good, you'll be able to hear the popping. Could cook on this. Oh, it's really warm here. Want some more pulling. This one's spreading out a bit more, isn't it? Just let it burn down. Little fires starting all over. Look, this is why I need to hang about a bit longer. Shouldn't spread today with all this rain now, should it? I'll go and move this barbed wire over here. There's all the barbed wire. There's actually a drive in here on the chute, I think. Ash has shot this chute before. Well, I shot it once last year. But this is one of the, I don't know if we're doing it boundary day or not, but I think he likes to, a lot of pheasants over there near the one, he likes to bring them up and across, and partridge, pheasants obviously not in October. Get the partridge up over the top of this hill, and stand the guns in the bottom here, and apparently the partridge come quite well off this hill. Good like natural part, they'll aim for the tree lines and stuff, I guess. Would be interesting if he does that. I guess you'd stand the guns in here, you'd stand a couple of guns, probably a few guns in here and the rest down our side in there. And see if the partridge will see you. They'll be lifting naturally off the hill anyway. See the guns in the bottom and then lift even more. And a bit of a breeze like this today, they could be really good. Can get some good partridge around here, you just have to be, you need two things, good beaters and plenty of luck. And that's hopefully what we can achieve on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll get a little bit of footage. I don't know quite how it's going to work. I'll just see how the feel of the day goes. I don't know who I'm shooting with. You know, I'd like to have someone come and film me shooting. That'd be a better idea. I think B's busy. I'll have to find someone who wants to come and have 3 days out with me, and as long as they hold a camera and are competent. I'm going to see if I can get it to flame up like it did then. You have to pull it back really quick and it all like ignites under the bucket. I don't know if it'll do it. Nah, it didn't really do it, does it? Did it the time before. I have run on all the barbed wire again. I've just spread it all out a lot more. It's nearly totally spread now. I'll go and spread that bit where the flames are, and a bit more of the centre bit if I can. And then it should be alright. It's literally burnt out. And we can come and plough it when we're ready to start. We've got that other 50 acre of maize as well coming up that we're going to have to lift and do. So that we're thinking, my dad's thinking that might be in a week on, like when it gets 10 days time, something like that. But we'll have to see how things. I might be drilling barley then. All depends on weather and when ploughman comes and all sorts of me. We've got that other 50 acre of maize as well coming up that we're going to have to lift and do. So that we're thinking, my dad's thinking that might be in a week on, like when it gets 10 days time, something like that. But we'll have to see how things. I might be drilling barley then. All depends on weather and when ploughman comes and all sorts of me. My dad did suggest that I could there's another pile of rubbish to burn I didn't know was to burn. The edges and stuff up Stables Lane in the Spring Barley Land, and I do know that we are the gamekeeper's asked me like if we're going to work that land up because he's planning on shooting it, and I said no, we're not. So I said to my dad, no, they will not burn the big pile edges until we've been through and shot it on the Saturday. I'll see what the weather's like then, because I might even burn it then. I could burn it, and once we've been through it and we know there's nothing in it, like that later that day, you know, everyone's dogs will have been around it, so there'll definitely be no wildlife in it. We'll see. When we started, we didn't have to do that here because we moved. It was all in piles around the field, and we made a fresh pile there, and that's where we burnt it. But when we picked the top piles up, there were some hairs under them, things like that. So it's amazing what is actually in there. But then again, it's amazing what'll run out. I mean, they're not going to stay in there when it's on fire, are they? They're not that silly. So I'm going to drag this barbed wire in the bucket and take it home. That can go on a scrap pile. And then I think I'm just literally going to drive around it twice or 3 times so that I scrub a mark just to make sure it doesn't spread. It ain't going to spread. It's burning a tiny bit in the middle, but there's a long way for it to go. And this stubble's wet through as well. It's full of water. But I'll just make sure there's a soil break all the way around it. So now you cut to me doing big drifty circles. Oh God, she's sliding on a downhill round the fire. and you've got to go wee as you're going around in circles. If someone sees me doing this, they'll think, what is that farmer doing? He is silly in the head. But I think this time round he'll do it. Not going to spread anywhere now. Big old muddy line all the way around it. And I'll go home and yeah, sort the footbath out, I think, first job. There's probably something else I'm forgetting as well. Oh, we're going to sweep the yard. The yard is perfectly wet to give it a clean, so I might, if Noah's not already got the brush on, as soon as I get back, I'll get it on this and start sweeping. All the mud's coming off my tyres coming up the field, look. So that'll be lovely. There's a bad bump here. There used to be a bit of a hedge or a field boundary or something there. Joe took it out. So he wants ploughing a few years and level it all up. Fair bit of grass coming up this top end, you know. Don't know if he's going to round up it off before we plough it. If you plough it really well, you don't have to, but it can grow up through the plough seams. But it should plough. Oh, there's a partridge flying away there, just the one though. I think it's an English, but yeah, it looks like an English. Yeah. English partridge are some of the most testing birds to one shoot and to also push somewhere as a beater, because they are so smart. So smart. And when they come through a gun line, they're just brilliant birds to see. I can see how like the old English gentlemen fell in love with shooting when they started shooting English partridge and driving English partridge and shooting them, because they're just something else altogether. Talk about sport. They are good. But we need to shoot them responsibly. But you need a sport to be there, like shooting, to help maintain the habitat. You need to encourage people. Just aren't going to do it off their own back for nothing, for no financial gain or no enjoyment of what they've done. Because there's a lot of people, a lot of gamekeepers who don't get paid to do it, and they'll literally do it. Well, they'll have the shooting through it. You see, or a team of guns will run a shoot. But they'll look after the area and make it nice for the birds and look after the birds. Control foxes, that's a big one. At Berg Wallace, when we were killing a few foxes, because we've not been doing it for a year or two, but our numbers of partridge, English partridge, and we don't shoot them there at all, went up a lot. And then I've seen these last couple of years they're struggling a bit more again, and all of a sudden we've got red kites in the area, a lot more sparrowhawks, more buzzards, you know, just prey animals everywhere looking for these poor little partridge. So it's an hard life for a partridge at the moment, I should think. I don't know where it's going to go with these birds of prey. Obviously it'll level out somewhere, won't it, if we just leave them to it, but to what extent, I don't know. They've been controlled for so many years, haven't they, decades ago, and now they're all of a sudden not, and they're being encouraged and they're booming, aren't they? I don't know what the right answer is. I've not really looked into it enough. Guessing now when my dad are sorting the footbath out down there. Oh yeah, they're playing. I didn't know how to get a brush on and start brushing, but my dad might have a paddy, but he wants to do it, doesn't he? Look how like wet the yard is. It'll make a really nice job. 20 minutes with the yard brush that I buzz about from Grange Farm Machinery, is it? Is that what? Who helped Joe get it? I've not sweat that bit, that's where the straw is, but look, just tied all this up. If you saw it was like before, it would just slop everywhere. Because it's wet enough, it's cleaned up lovely. Even here, look, apart from that bit, but that bit's nice. What are we doing? Sending some cattle around? I'll block up then. Be able to block the gap here with this and send some down there, but it looks. Everywhere's drying up quick, that's why I rushed on with this brush. Might just brush the front of the clamp here when we've got done. Down there could do a little brush just to tidy it up, you know, just all these little bits. Me and Noah have just been pulling big bullocks out of there to go in big shed. And the rest of them are going to run into the long pen here. Come up. No mix up, and then it leaves that outdoor pen. It's meant to be coming wet over the weekend and stuff. And look, it's getting a bit boggy in there, so steady, steady. Don't generally like them running that much. Prefer if they went everywhere nice and steady. They'll all run to the back of the pen. It's a funny pen. They all run to the back and they'll turn round And they'll all run back to the front. Any minute now. Any minute now, maybe. That's what we normally do anyway. They are, they're thinking about it. Hey, what, sharp? I told you to run to the front. The big blue bullet there, you know, we've missed. Looking at this effort. You see what I mean? That in the middle. Stands out from everything, doesn't it? It's a big bullet. We've got enough anyway. We're going to let these go. These are the bigger bullocks out of them. We're going to let them slowly go into the big shed. Hopefully, because it's a slope into the big shed. And it can be a little bit slippy at times. So we're hoping these guys will just walk in on their own, sort of like that. Probably going as well as they could. Come on. And that's a bullet with a bad foot. That's the one that was having sexy time at that effort that day. He's still got a bad foot. He'll get there. We'll get him there. Noah, look at Noah in his old boots. I need to do a video. Noah works for £2.50 an hour. And his boots are knackered. 9 and 9.5 if you're interested. That's two pairs of, not 1 9 and 1 9.5. Like, they're happy anyway in there. Yeah. Someone will get us a discount code. I'm sure of it. They'll be happy. Don't even look that many in there. Can hold up towards like 90 to 100 cattle sometimes in here. Good pen. Not a very fun pen. That's where Noah got knocked down. Anyway, we'll not dwell on it. Where he decided to catch one. He's gone now though. He's on someone's plate. He's on a Waitrose shelf somewhere. Probably been eaten already. Noah's whining because I've made it dirty. Is it my fault? It will be my fault. Just saying that I thought Joe might have said that to come and check out my video while he's away, you know, doing whatever. So if anyone does watch his YouTube, you can comment saying, oh, check out what's been going on at farm while Joe's been away in, where's he been? Germany. Apparently he's coming back tomorrow for a day. If he does or not, I don't know. So we'll see. I'm going to go and get me and Noah a can of pop from the house. For some reason today I'm gasping. It's red hot. I'm going to take my coat, this body warmer off, which I found in my cupboard from years ago. I forgot I even got it. Oh, sorry, I'm playing with my mic there. And we're just sort of waiting for cows to eat up where we're going to move some cows from. They've not quite eaten up, and it's the pen we put new cattle in. So we don't want meal left there. So we're just trying to leave them another half hour, and they'll probably have cleaned. They're stood there eating it now. So it'll be about eaten up by then. And then we can move them. Then we can feed up. And then we'll be about done, I think. Maybe I ought to get drill on or something like that. Could get drill on. There was a drama, I think, last time. Last time I put the drill on, there's something on the... Is there a sensor on the top link or something? There's like a... I don't know what it was for. It's to do with top link length, and there's like a measurement thing on it. And you've got to put it in the right way or it breaks or something. And Joe went mental about it when we had put it on. So maybe we're not going to put the drill on. Or it would speed things up, and the tractor's doing nothing. Could also put the plow. We could put the plow on. Might be a better idea. Could probably go and start ploughing. We'll have a look. It's red hot. I've had to roll my wellies down. Look, you see them like that? Because they were that hot on my legs. Because I can't even got any boots ordered yet. I keep banging on about boots. I do want to get these ordered and sorted. And I've gone to put my coat in my car before I went down to get us a can of pop, and realised I actually had another coat on this morning because it was chucking it down, wasn't it? So the day's changed from jumper and a coat to t-shirt. It's a bit mad. Talking of this, cows don't like this weather. You know, we don't like this weather. It makes a lot of us ill, like the changing in weather, like it's gone from hot days to warm nights to cooler days and cold nights, and then the wet comes in as well, and it makes the cows poorly. And that's why we've been having to inject the odd one over the last week or so. Only bits, nothing too bad yet, nothing getting pneumonia or anything like that. There's one in the field that wants looking at. I saw yesterday. It was just isolating itself a little bit. I think he's okay. I think my dad's had a look at him, but I need to have another look at him. I think generally, cross fingers, everything's alright at the moment, but like this warm weather won't help. Dogs are barking at me. Me and Noah have just had an ice lolly. It's that hot. I have cooled down a lot now though. I'm gonna put the plough on, and I think, I don't know, I've not done much ploughing with these new tractors. When I've done a lot of ploughing, it was like with the 30 series tractors, 6930 or 7530, and I always used to have my hand on the up and down for the arms and just tweak it a little bit as I'm going if I thought it wanted to go in a little bit, and you know, whatever. And I don't know, I can't do this on these new ones, but I don't know, I have to go and have a play. I have to get used to it one day and get Noah set up ploughing. Let him do a couple hours ploughing maybe now and get a start if we're going to be drilling tomorrow. If our Joe's back to go drilling tomorrow, because he's the only one that knows how to use drill. Also got them discs to go up plough, so I'll probably put them on before we go. Hopefully there's balls on the plough. I don't know. Noah reckons he moved it and he might have left them on it, so that'd be alright. Tractor's all here looking spick and span. So he's going to be a new tractor because that's got the narrow wheels on, whereas the other 215 has them big wide wheels on it. Don't look very wide on the video, but they are wide compared to these, like double the thickness nearly. And they just, they're too wide for the furrow, so they don't sit in the bottom of the furrow right. There it is, yeah. We've got to put a piece of wood on it because the headstock started spinning round on it all the time. I said we need a new plough. I don't think this ploughs. How am I gonna get my arms on there without knocking that wood out the way? And I'm guessing the headstock just spins over. I have to get as close as I can and see what happens. Because it just spins round upside down nearly, the headstock, if you leave it over a period of time. So now I have to lean right forward for button for me blooming arms. Sorry, I'm a whinger today. It's because I ain't got any boots on. If everyone donated £1, I could afford me and Noah some new boots. Can you imagine? I don't think I'm that fortunate. Right, I will get this on. It is just going to catch the wood, so... Well, I popped up out of the seat there to look, and it's gone out of gear. So I can't see for this big old block here what's going on. Like, I cannot see. Ridiculous. Anyway, I'll get this on. We're putting a disc back on the plough. There's one. We had to also put the wheel out because it had gone flat. The inner tube had gone inside. So I had to take the tyre off the rim and put it back in. Now it's turning her over. We'll get the other disc on. I've just swept that floor. Just been tightening some bolts like a mister. Cattle have come now. We're going to move them cows we were going to move earlier out the way. And then, so we're going to move them now instead. And I better move this JCB out of the way. Noah's coming by with plough on. So we're not really might not get plough in now. I don't know what he's thinking. Need to feed up. He's thinking of putting drill on. All sorts going on. So, whee! Me doing silly things again. Half push wheelie bin over, but you know, don't matter. Right, anyway, I'm gonna leave the video there. Please, if anyone can help us out with boots and things like that, and any sort of discount codes, anything, just work it out. Work it out for me. Someone will have to stand here. Lovely. So from me and Noah, we're going. We're probably going to carry on working tonight. Guess we might end up ploughing. I don't know. Still got to feed up. You saying there, Noah? Right, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, remember, like and subscribe and get me a discount code for boots.